Hello, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in here, as always. And thank you especially for your dedication and commitment to your spiritual practice, because as we all know, there are a lot of things out there on the internet. Isn't that right? There are a lot of phenomena and a lot of different channels and a lot of different things that can pull our attention one way or another. And well, it happens every day. Here you are, and that's huge. So I really do appreciate that on behalf of every single living thing. It's very important that you're spending this time today. So, what we're going to talk about is chapter 19, section 4 of the text, which are obstacles that we place in the way of our awakening, quite frankly. It's said in multiple spiritual traditions, not just A Course in Miracles, that we get in our own way, well, and we most certainly do. This is this whole section is about obstacles to peace. And the first obstacle that we'll cover right here in this video is the very first obstacle that peace must flow across as it emanates out from us. We are the center of it, its heart, its home, and it extends outward. However, it must not have any obstacles, and it must flow across these obstacles that we've put up. Our first obstacle is our desire to get rid of it. Quite frankly, we say we want peace, yet we don't want it. The it here is peace. Our desire to get rid of peace is the first obstacle that peace must flow across. How do we do this? Lots of ways. When you think about how we get in our own way on the spiritual path, in what we call life, our experience of life here, there are many different outward manifestations of this. What this really boils down to is the fact that we want to keep certain judgments to ourselves. We want to keep certain judgments, certain hatreds, certain little disdains for certain people and certain events or groups of people. We want to keep little judgments to ourselves, and we have no problem forgiving almost everything and everyone. But there's that tiny little less than 1%, really, that we want to hang on to our hatred of, that we just don't want to let go of. We can. We say we can't let go of it. Oh, we can. Most definitely let go of it, but we don't want to. That's what we're talking about here. You're paying attention to this course because you're almost home. In a manner of speaking, we've never left. What appears to be a journey is, in fact, a lifting of these obstacles, an undoing of the ego. We've never left our home, yet we speak here of a spiritual path, a walk, a journey, which of course implies that we're going someplace. And what we're doing is removing the obstacles. We're removing the obstacles to our awareness of truth, to our awareness of who we are, truly, which is beyond all of the concepts that we here employ. All of them. It's beyond all of the world's concepts, notions, and ideas. And it can be experienced even in the midst of all of our drama and our day to day life. And You're almost there. This section, chapter 19, section 4, and subsection A, the first obstacle, the desire to get rid of it, it being peace, is a very helpful, a very poetic, beautiful, and handy passage to read on these days when you feel like this isn't working and you can't do it and you've got a long, long way to go. Those days occur. You may be having one right now. This is particularly helpful whether you're having one of those days or not. You're almost there. You're interested in spirituality in the first place. Look around at all of the people that don't appear to be even remotely interested in the spiritual path. They don't appear to be remotely interested in forgiveness or love or letting all of their burdens of hatred and guilt go. They don't appear to be into that at all. Yet here we all are. Here you are. And to top that off, you're paying attention to a video series that is about A Course in Miracles. It's not about other spiritual traditions, it's about this course. And you're interested in it, which tells me unequivocally that you're almost there. Keep going. And this passage may really, really help you do that. Every act of forgiveness is a miracle. Forgiveness, as the Course teaches it, that is. Any extension of love is a miracle, and it's equally as powerful as any other extension of love. Any act of forgiveness has equal power. There is no order of difficulty in miracles. So if all you feel like you can do right now is forgive a barking dog, that's Buddy, by the way, who makes an appearance in the side yard right outside my window often. He likes to bark at the neighbors, and he sometimes shows up here on these recordings. He's especially fond of barking at the young neighbor kids as they ride past on their bicycles sometimes. So if all you can do is forgive something as apparently small as a dog that's barking or a passing cloud that obscures your sunshine for a moment, if that's what occurs to you, do that. That is equally as powerful as forgiving the world itself. It's equally as powerful as forgiving all people, all events, historical dictators, wars, drama, all kinds of events. There is no order of difficulties. They're exactly the same, each and every one of them. All expressions of love are maximal, all of them. So I hope that you're able to take some encouragement from that. I hope that you're able to take heart in the fact that there is no order of difficulty in miracles. That is the very first sentence of chapter 1 of the text of A Course in Miracles. And it's an idea that gets repeated here in chapter 19 and in other places throughout. They're all the same. So we judge ourselves all the time, thinking that, oh, I'm only capable of forgiving myself for spilling coffee on my white pants this morning. Okay. How is that less miraculous than forgiving the world? It's not. They're all equally powerful. So we do what comes up for us, what occurs to us day to day, moment to moment in our experience, and the subject matter for this true forgiveness is, in fact, anything that is not wholly joyous, anything that annoys us, anything that enrages us, anything that makes us angry or sad, frustrated, depressed, anxious, whatever, if it's not wholly, truly, and completely joyous, it's an opportunity to truly forgive. So we bring this awareness into life. When this video ends, there'll be plenty of opportunities for you to forgive. And you may most certainly count on that. So the more that we notice them, the better. And we'll miss a lot of opportunities. It's very important to recognize that and forgive ourselves. Don't forget to forgive yourself. After all, we're the dreamer, not the dream. This world, this drama that we appear to inhabit, is not coming at us, it is coming from us. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Forgive yourself for dreaming it. We often forget that. Perhaps you're one of those that finds it very easy to forgive every single other living thing that appears to be other, because it's not other. Don't leave yourself out of this. Every act of forgiveness is a miracle, and every miracle is a gentle winning over from the appeal of guilt to the appeal of love. That's a very powerful and profound idea. Every miracle, in other words, every extension of love, every act of true forgiveness, all extensions of love, which are equally powerful, are gentle appeals, winning over from the appeal of guilt to the appeal of love. Guilt appears to attract us here in the world, so too does love, who we really are, creates a sense of conflict. So we win our mind over from the appeal of guilt to the appeal of love. Every extension of love is a miracle. And as you do it over and over, the guilt seems less attractive. Now, there may still be some things here, and there are for each of us, or this conversation would not appear to be taking place. It would not be necessary, in other words, because we'd all be awake in God. And what need would there be for any of this, including the Course itself, which will quite naturally render itself obsolete in the end? We won't need it when we're all awake in God. But until such time, in time, when that occurs, we do need it. So you're invited to take heart in today's message that you're closer than you think. You really are, even if it doesn't feel like it. And on those days when it doesn't feel like any of this is working, passages like this one that we've been talking about can be extraordinarily helpful. So I hope that this may be a help to you. Should you have questions along the way, please don't hesitate to ask them. I'm here to serve as a guide for you, so questions are more than welcome. So are comments here on the comment thread on YouTube. If you've got them, please feel welcome to leave them. I do look at them frequently, so I'll see them. And if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do that. The prompt is in the corner of your screen here. Just go ahead and click that arrow. You'll be invited to join us. And yeah, when you do, you'll see several videos each week because, well, this course is ongoing and our journey is ongoing. There's always something to talk about. All right. Thank you, as always, for joining me, and I will see all of you very soon.